Hi, and welcome to the final episode in the series, What Inspires Us. When I came up with the idea for this series, this was actually the episode that I was focused on. Now, so far, we've talked about music, TV, movies, events, places as sources of inspiration. And today's topic is people that have inspired us. And like all those other topics, I'm sure we could all name many people who have been sources of inspiration. They can be people from history, teachers, coaches, leaders, pastors, and lots of other groups. Family is a source of inspiration for all of us. The people above us in the family tree, people at our level in the family tree, and the people below us in our family tree can all be sources of inspiration, unless they have been for me. My parents, my wife, my kids inspire me all the time. And I could have picked from any of those groups, but I chose to pick two people to focus on in this discussion that come from the group called friends. And I'll tell you why. I think people inspire us, or at least people inspire me in two ways. There's the people who touch us once or touch us briefly and can affect the path of our lives. Maybe it's a small nudge, or maybe it's a big course correction. And the second is the kind of people that inspire us that are continual sources of inspiration. So let's start with the first. I'm going to go to high school my freshman year, and let's call this person MP. A little bit about me. I was a smart kid, but I was small and I was shy on day one of high school. Our high school had something called freshman initiation, so that added even a little bit more anxiety to that first day. My first class that morning was geometry. I walked in, I picked the desk closest to the teacher's desk and sat down because I thought that would be a safe place to sit. As people filtered into the class, it became pretty apparent I was the only freshman in the class. And just before class started, I hear from the back of the room, "Hey, freshman, come sit back here with us." Now, in our lives, we are all presented with moments of choice that matter. And this was definitely one of those for me. Because in the back of the classroom, I would come to find out, was middle linebacker for the football team, captain for the football team, starting forward for the basketball team, captain on the basketball team, and several other upperclassmen. So, choice: stay there, safe, pick up my stuff, and move to the back. And I chose to do the latter. And I believe that impacted the trajectory of my life. Because, to make a long story short, MP decided to take me under his wing, convinced me to try out for the football team, decided he was going to make me his mission, so to speak, and invited me to work out with him after school at his home garage gym a couple of days a week. Now, it wasn't, or it doesn't sound to you maybe like some of the scenes from the Rocky movies, but that is exactly how it plays out in my brain, because I watched myself gain more confidence. I began to believe in myself, and I know that had a significant impact on me. And I think it's also why I try to inspire people today, because I've seen just how powerful that can be. So let's take a break there. We'll end this episode. We'll call it part one. We'll end this episode there. Tomorrow, I'll release part two, and we'll talk about the second person that inspired me and continues to inspire me every day of my life. We'll see you tomorrow.